Hey guys, welcome back to Sass and Salt. I'm so excited to have you here today. I recently got a Ninja Foodi and I've been using it for all kinds of things. You can do everything from air frying to pressure cooking, broiling. It just does so many things. It's a great all-in-one thing to have in the kitchen. So I wanted to make something, and I'm going to be making some carnitas today. My mom also has a Ninja Foodi, and we swap recipes, and she says, you know, what works and what doesn't, and she's had really good things to say about this recipe. So let's get started. First off, I want to roast a clove of garlic. I feel like roasting the garlic just gives you a deeper flavor. It kind of sweetens the garlic a little bit, and it just adds so much more flavor to the carnitas. So I'll show you how to do that. Pretty simple. All you need is a clove of garlic, some salt, olive oil or any oil of your choice, and some oil. All we're going to do here is cut the top off about this far. Watch your fingers. And then we're going to grab our foil. This in here, and just throw all those pieces in there, and I'm just going to put a little olive oil over it, helps brown it a little bit, and then we're also going to put a little salt on it, and then we're just going to kind of fold it up to make a little pouch. You don't want to smush it in, you just want to give it a little breathing room. Just make sure all of the edges are sealed. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in my toaster oven to bake for 375 for about 30 minutes. You just want to keep an eye on it. I would check it after 20 minutes to see if it's browning or not. Next up, we are just going to cut the ends off of this onion, cut it in half, and then cut our orange in half. Peel the outside layer off. And we're going to cut our orange in half. And this is the flavor. Oh, look at that juice. That's the flavor that's going to get inside that meat and just make it flavorful and moist. For our spice mix, we are going to use cumin, oregano, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. Now we are going to move to this beautiful machine. We're going to go ahead and put all of our ingredients into it. I am using about 2 to 3 pounds of pork butt. I've cut into 2-inch sections. So it cooks a little bit more even and faster. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in our bowl. I'm going to sprinkle our seasonings. I'm using 2/3 of a cup of vegetable stock because that's what I had, but you can use chicken stock, beef stock, whatever it is you have. You could also use water if you didn't have any stock. I suggest that you do use the stock. We're going to go ahead and throw our onion in, and then squeeze our orange. Whoa, whoa. Just a really juicy orange. For those of you new to a Ninja Foodi, or you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fine too. It's basically a pressure cooker. It does come with 2 lids. It comes with one that is attached, which is the air fryer, broiler, etc. lid, and then it comes with the pressure cooker lid. So for this part of the recipe, I'm going to be using the pressure cooker lid.
going to make sure when you put the lid on, make sure that it's set to seal, and then we're going to turn the unit on. And then we are going to use the pressure. So we'll do pressure, and we're going to set it to high, and then we're going to set our time to 20 minutes, and then start. We'll let it do its thing, and it will let us know when it's done.
To go with our carnitas today, I wanted to make this avocado crema. I tried it and it's delicious. You can make it as a dip, you can have it as a drizzle, depends on how thin or thick you want it. You can just add a little water to dilute it to make it a little thinner, so you can do a drizzle, or you can have it thick so that you can use it as a dip or whatever you're looking for. So let's get started with that. We are going to start with an avocado. You just want to make sure that your avocado has a little give to it. You can also take a peek underneath. I already ripped this one off, but you can take a peek underneath here and see what it looks like inside. If it's brown, you might want to choose a different avocado, but we're just going to go down till you hit the seed, and then you just rock it around. And this is pretty perfect. To take the seed out, you just hold it in one hand, give it a whack, and then a twist. And then when you go to drop it in the trash can, at this point I'm just going to put it on the board. You just pinch, and that way it comes off and you don't have to worry about hurting yourself or anything else. I'm going to give this a quick dice. If you don't have a mixer or a blender or anything like that, this would be okay. Just doing by hand. I'm gonna add some Greek yogurt. I like this kind. You can get it in this big container at Costco. I use it for a lot of things. So about a 1/4 cup of this. I'm not gonna measure it out. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I think that's about a 1/4 cup. A tip on the cilantro. This is a huge, beautiful thing of cilantro. To keep it fresh, you can just put it in a little bit of water and keep it in your fridge. It'll keep it lasting for a really long time. So I won't use all of this big bunch here. I'm just gonna twist off about a 1/2 cup. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a whirl. Put our little top on here. And this is pretty easy. I like this KitchenAid contraption. I got it a long time ago and I still use it often. So I'm just gonna give this a little buzz. If it's too thick, you can go ahead and add just a little bit of water to it to kind of thin it out. We want to use this as a drizzle, so I do want it to be thinner. All right, so this is the consistency we're looking for, something smooth. I like, it's really pretty where you can see the little specks in it. And I'm also gonna go ahead and give it a taste. It's delicious. All right, we're just waiting for our carnitas. We have 16 minutes on that. And stay tuned. Okay, the timer has stopped, so I am going to go ahead and do what they call a quick release, which just means I'm going to be sliding to the I'm just gonna be sliding this over to the vent so that it can release that pressure, and then we can get inside and see what it looks like. So let's go. I got mud, mommy. Like, We are just waiting for this little red button There we go. When that goes down, that means the pressure is released and it's safe to go ahead and open this. So you just turn. It makes noise for you. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the orange. And depending on, yeah, I think we can get it. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take the onion out also. Sometimes it disintegrates into very small pieces and it doesn't really matter. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Take out some of those bigger cloves of garlic. Okay, and this is what it looks like now. We are going to go ahead and put this on the sear and saute, and then we're going to go ahead and start that. And basically, what we want to do is we are just going ahead and reducing some of these liquids. They'll reabsorb through the meat. And in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of take my tongs and shred up this meat a little bit. Look how tender this meat is. It just falls apart, really. You can't even keep it on the fork. So you're just going to kind of shred that up. Wait for this. As you can see, it's starting to boil. And that's part of the saute function that this has. And you will let that go for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, guys. OMG, look at that. So we have been reducing the liquids for about 20 minutes it took to get here. So as you can see, there's not much liquid on the bottom of the pan. So at this point, this now turns into carnitas. All we're going to do is put down the crisping lid. And we're actually going to do broil. So you hit broil. We'll do it for 10 minutes. Actually, I'll set it for 20 and it'll start. And it'll get going. The good thing about this is you can lift the lid and check on the meat without disrupting the process. The fan just stops spinning. So whenever we're maybe about 5-10 minutes, we'll check it out. See if it looks brown and crispy, and at that point, it's done and we can plate it. Alright, let's take a peek. It's been about 10 minutes that we've had this going. So, the reveal. Oh, wow, these are beautiful. This is exactly what I'm looking for. The brown, crispy edges. Oh man, look at this. This is amazing. Alright, I am going to make a taco with this just to show you how I would eat it, but you can literally use this for anything. Alright guys, our carnitas are done and I cannot wait to taste this. I'm starving. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it, but this recipe is amazing. You should try it. Even if you don't have a foodie, you could do this in a slow cooker. You could do it if you just had a regular pressure cooker. And then once all the meat is done, you can put it under the broiler in your oven. Let's give it a taste. This is amazing. Try this recipe. You'll love it. Bye guys.